In the morning when I rise, in the morning when I rise, in the morning when I rise, give me Jesus. Give me Jesus. Give me Jesus. You can have this whole world. Give me Jesus. Okay, hey, BOOZHOO. And welcome back to the show. Welcome back to BOOZHOO, Nanaboozhoo, the podcast about Ojibway language and culture. And Marlene Schuler. This is really a podcast about Marlene Schuler. Nah. Hey, BOOZHOO, MJ. What's going on? It's so nice to see you. Today is Anama E Gijagad. It's prayer day. Anama E Gijagad. And in the Anishinaabe way, if for one to walk the red road, to walk the narrow path, many are called, few are chosen. To walk the red road is to walk with the Great Spirit. So I like to come out in the mornings and say a prayer. and say a prayer, put up my tobacco. Oh, here's the other thing. I'll grab a little bit. Asema, tobacco. Asema. A lot of kids get kind of confused. They go, well, what's up with tobacco and traditional Indian stuff, and then like Christianity? Are those two different religions, or is it the same God? There's only one God. And there's traditional ways of praying. There was a time, we come from a people, our ancestors, back in the days of their grandfathers, we've been praying to God long before we had the Bible. The Bible came to Indian people just, like in the 1800s. So when people pray in a traditional way, what they're doing is they're behaving like a traditional person, but they're praying to God. It's just God, So sometimes I'll say, Odapana niwi asema. Except my tobacco. That's just what you do traditionally when you want to talk to an elder. They always say, make sure you offer tobacco. If you're going to go to an old medicine man and, out in South Dakota, you'd have to bring tobacco. You might bring a whole pouch of tobacco. Hey, grandfather, Odapana niwi asema, accept my tobacco. And you might sit down and smoke the pipe, the opwagan. Jim Dunn's all about the opwagan, the pipe. BOOZHOO, Jim. Nice to see you. I was just talking about how traditional people sometimes will use tobacco when they pray. So I always start my prayers with accept my tobacco, kind of like I'm saying, hello to an elder. Because who's older than Gitchimanadu, the Great Spirit? BOOZHOO, Gitchimanadu. Hello, Great Spirit. Odapana niwi asema. Accept my tobacco. Miigwech ka iji kakina kegu. Ka iji chikea nungom. Thank you for everything that you do today. The ga we duka wishin. Ando Minawe Nungum. Please, help me to speak well today. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do there. There we go. Thank you for healing my sadness. Miigwech gagage. Niwi gashkenda mawan. Thank you for healing my sadness. It was kind of a tough 2023 for me. I'm not gonna lie. Don't you love it when people say, when they start a story, they'll say, I'm not gonna lie. Like, well, I should hope not, but I'm not gonna lie. 2023, and I know I'm not the only one. 2023 was rough, rugged, and tough to get through. But I kind of feel like I got to the end of the tunnel and the sun came out again. You know? So thank you for getting me through it. Thank you for healing my sadness. And also my my nervousness, my what do they call it? Anxiety. What would that be? Fear? Ningashkenda? No, what is fear? You had Ningotage. I'm afraid. Oh. I was kind of chewing my nails. Oh no, what will the future be like? What if our show goes down the drain? What if I go broke? What if I end up on the streets? What if I get sick and die? You know? What if Natasha leaves me? Brian, hey, BOOZHOO, Brian. It's nice to see you. Been rough since old Joe been our president. Yeah, I like to blame all my problems on Joe Biden. That creepy is not even a word for him. I can't use the real word. But it's not okay, Joe. It's not funny. If we had any respect for you as a human being, we'd be outraged. But he's just a walking meat puppet. And I find that term offensive. But, you know, Joe Biden. Here's my impression of Joe Biden. And then I'll finish my prayer. Great Spirit. Yeah. Listen here, Jack. Oh, yeah. Hey there, little girl. Don't tell your dad, but I really think you're sexy. Like, hey, do that around my kid. I don't have any kids, but when is one of the spineless dads around the daughters that Joe Biden sniffs going to grow up here and knock him out? You know? Not just for what he deserves, but for as a message to everybody else out there. You're going to sniff a little girl's hair? You're going to say creepy stuff to a little kid? Well, I'm going to knock you out. No. In Jesus' name, amen. No. I'm still in the middle of my prayer. Anyway, thank you for getting me through my sadness. Thank you for, there were times I thought you didn't care and you weren't listening, but now I think you were. Everything's been kind of working out, you know. I think it's going to be okay. So I really appreciate it. And thank you for listening. Miigwech da bizendawieg. Amen. Apeyenge. And this has been your Sunday prayer. Your Anima A, Gija Good, Anima A. Sunday, the Anima Egg is good. The other option in next election will be Trump. Oh, great. That's my choice? Then you will have to teach us Russian. I'd rather vote for that Russian guy. If we gotta have a dictator, man, let's get a cool one who rides shirtless on the back of a horse. Vladimir Putin. Vladimir. I mean, he even sounds like a good villain. I'm Vladimir Putin. Oh, hail Vladimir! You know. I do kind of miss seeing... I can't believe I'm going to say I missed this. I kind of miss seeing people, you know, screaming up at the heavens, no! Like when Donald Trump won and all the crazy feminists just lost their minds. That was pretty funny. That, you know, they started marching in the streets in pink hats. I mean, that was hilarious. No, not the orange guy. He has orange skin. Come on, ladies. Put on your pink hats. We're going to march in the streets and do something about it. Why pink hats? They're, you know, because he said a dirty word. Oh, right. Got it. We hate that guy. We hate that guy. It really rallied. Everybody kind of got together. Hey, sisters, we're all on the same page, right? We hate that guy. I'm like, what? Jim says, I've been painting for 5 days straight and have 3 happy landscapes. Acrylics on canvas. That's so cool, dude. There's still classic artists out there painting. I bet you they're just badass too, man. If you'd like to order original paintings by Jim Dunn, click the links below and leave a, what is it called? Well, we have a GoFundMe campaign. Or a PayPal. Yeah, it's PayPal. Today's show is funded by PayPal. And then Jim Dunn will send you an original painting on canvas for free. Huh, Jim? Nah, just kidding. But I am happy you're painting. MJ says, he's great for comedy. Then again, I live in Canada. Yeah. Oh, that's easy for you to laugh. You're a Canadian. I don't know, man. They haven't been talking about Trudeau much in the news, as far as I've noticed. There was a time when there was a lot of, hey, look at old pretty boy Trudeau. Gary Trudeau? Is that his name? I heard he was the son of that guy on all the t-shirts. Not Castro. I don't know anything about history and current events. I've decided to be joyfully ignorant. Hey, John Redcorn's back. BOOZHOO, John. It's good to see you, sir. Thank you for your service. John's a Marine. He served our countries. Do you enjoy your freedom? Oh, really? Well, why don't you thank John once in a while? You know? Freedom isn't free. No. He says, good morning, everybody. BOOZHOO, all my relations. Aho, miigwech. John Redcorn. He's just fluent in that gibberish. All right. Well, I suppose. Computer. Boop, 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 boop. Please end holodeck simulation outside thingy. Boop. Miigwech. Boop, boop. Ladies and gentlemen, the holodeck computer. Boop, 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 boop. I never know what he's saying because I don't speak computer. Boop, boop. Yeah. Computer. Boop, boop. Please call Natasha. Boop, boop. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. BOOZHOO! Hey, sweetie. Oh, hi, Nanaboozhoo. What are you doing? I'm down in the holodeck. I was just praying. BOOZHOO crew's here already. Oh, really? Cool. Yeah. Do you want to come upstairs? Yeah, would you mind teleporting me upstairs? Well, for sure. Hang on, let me scan for your coordinates. No. And that's one to teleport. Make it so, number one. No. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Nanaboozhoo. Hey. Hey, welcome back. It's so nice to see you, sweetie. Yeah, you too. Ladies and gentlemen, the lovely and talented Natasha. BOOZHOO, kakina awia. Hello, everybody. And over here, the rock star cartoonist himself, Michael Lyons. Zikadon BOOZHOO. Michael Lyons, say hello. Hey, everyone. How you doing? Welcome back to the show. And today... Just jump right into it. Yeah. So did you put out your tobacco? Yeah, I just kind of threw it on the floor of the holodeck. But I prayed and then I got distracted talking about stuff. Because we haven't done a show in over a week. Yeah, I know, huh? But there's been stuff going on behind the scenes. Yeah, there has. Oh, no, there has. So, have you gotten your Christmas shopping done yet? No, I don't think I'm going to buy any presents this year. You're not going to buy me a present? Don't you love Jesus? Shut up. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to celebrate Christmas. How about you, Michael? Did you go out to the shopping markets on Black Friday and buy me a flat screen TV for Christmas? Absolutely not. I don't have any money. That's just it. I don't have any money either. I got just enough money to buy lunches for the next couple of weeks because you know what? I'm not going to talk about that. Really? Nah. Going to be okay. You don't have to say everything in a, you know. I could talk about how broke we are. I did talk about that a little bit. If you'd like to support the show, click the link to our PayPal. Or give us a super chat, actually. I forget about super chats. While we're live. If you watch this later, you can't really do it, I don't think. Can you leave a super chat when we're not on live? You know what? I don't know, because truth is... What? I hate to admit this. Yeah. I've never once in my whole life given a super chat. Yeah. It takes a lot of something. Shamelessness. To ask people to give you super chats when you've refused to ever pay it forward, you know. For all the videos I've watched, most of the time I can't even be bothered to give a thumbs up. But you guys can give us a thumbs up. I don't know. I don't care. Anyway, what's the Ojibway word of the day? Well, today's Ojibwe word of the day is Mudwewe Chigun and Anamosh. Piano and dog. Piano and dog? What an odd combination. Yeah, but it'll make sense later. Oh, really? Yep. Mudwewe Chigun. A piano. And dog. Anamosh. Are you a dog person? I guess I'm probably more of a cat person. Oh, really? Hey, Marlene just gave us $10. Hey, all right. Miigwech, Marlene. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Miigwech, Marlene. Really appreciate it. Much needed, much appreciated. But, like, I don't really believe in the law of attraction. Yeah. But I do in a little bit. What do you mean? Like, I kind of think what you say will create the reality in your life. So if you're always talking about and you're always thinking about the money you don't have, you're going to create not having any money. If you act happy-go-lucky, again, if you pray and you have any faith in the Creator taking care of you, and pretend, then, money will fall from the sky. Junior, money. But miigwech. Miigwech is the word of the day. Thank you, miigwech. Hey, sweetie. Yeah? You got a call on line 2. Line 2? I wonder who that could be. All right. Line 2, eh? BOOZHOO caller. Welcome to the show. You're on the air. Well, hello there, Nanaboozhoo. It's me, Rolf the dog. Rolf the dog? From the Muppet Show? That's right, brother. Hey, it's great to see you. Sweetie, it's Rolf the dog. Well, hi, Rolf. How you doing, buddy? Hey there, Natasha. I tell you what, I'm doing great. I mean, it's a dog's life, but my life is pretty cool. Oh, is it really? Yeah, and you know why? Why? Because I'm a bachelor. You're a bachelor? That's right. Stay away from women. That's my motto. But I can't. Neither can I. That's my trouble. Oh, you man. Shut up. What can I do for you, buddy? Well, I was wondering if I could learn the Ojibway words of the day. Wow. You're like the perfect guy to call in for today's Ojibway words of the day. Oh, really? Why is that? Well, we were just talking about your favorite thing, the piano. Yeah, I'm a piano dog. How do you say piano dog in Ojibwe? Well, you'd say, Madwewe chigan anamosh. Madwewe chigan anamosh. Play me a song, you're the Madwewe chigan anamosh. Play me a song tonight. Yeah, exactly. Hey, that's Billy Joel. Yep. Play us a song, you're the Madwewe chigan. Play us a song, piano dog. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody. La-dee-dee-da-dee-dee-dum. Yeah, that's all right. Madwewe chigan. Piano. And dog. How do you say that? Anamosh. Anamosh. A dog. Well, let me tell you something. I mean, sure, sometimes a dog's life can get pretty lonely. Living on your own, taking yourself for a walk. But when I go down to that old piano bar and I tickle the ivories, have a couple of beers, I tell you, it's a pretty good life for me. Hey, buddy, I'm glad to hear that. So you don't think you'll ever settle down, find yourself a nice, bitch? Hey! No, that's what they call female dogs. Okay. No, I don't think so. I think the last thing I need is another bitch. Hey, would you guys quit saying that? You need another lover, like you need a hole in your head. Well, what do you think, Nanaboozhoo? Would you recommend the married life? Well, we're not married, but, we're, she's my weenie mushane. Weenie mushane, my sweetheart. Goody weedy machine. You're my sweetheart. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Natasha's kind of a traditional woman, so we don't fight or anything. Yeah. I'm not looking for somebody else, but I do kind of sympathize with you guys who choose not to engage with the modern woman. I mean, there's a lot of nonsense going on out there. It's hard to, if you want to have I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what you're talking about either. Anyway, hey, you want to learn another phrase? Yeah, then I gotta go. I gotta go play the Mudway Chigun. Yeah. Here. You call back anytime. I know I will see you again. Gigawabamin. Minowa. Well, Nanaboozhoo. Gigawabamin. Minowa. And to you, Natasha. Yeah. Gigawabamin. Minowa. You too, buddy. All right. Wow, Rolf. Rolf the dog. Yeah. He was a good character on The Muppet Show. Yeah, he was. He wasn't on there a lot. He was more in the movies, I think. Yeah. I was watching the original Muppet Show the other day. And you were? Well, I was just watching this one clip. I think it was the first time I ever saw Steve Martin. He played a waiter, and like Kermit and Miss Piggy, they come walking in and, come on, camera, stay on me. Our automatic focus is being weird. But man, I remember it was the funniest thing I'd ever seen. Because I was like a 5th grader or something, and I'm in the theater and I'm watching this. And Miss Piggy and Kermit, they come into the fancy restaurant, and Steve Martin comes over and he's wearing a tuxedo jacket and a top, but then he's just wearing cut-off blue jean shorts underneath. Yeah. And he comes walking over, he goes, and you can tell he's like a totally annoyed waiter. And that's become like kind of a cliche, the bad waiter, but I had never seen it when I was a 5th grader. So I'm watching this movie and I see bad waiter Steve Martin come in, and he pours them wine, and they go, "Oh, would you taste the wine for us?" And he goes, "Oh." And he takes off. Oh, no, he asks him. He goes, "Would you like me to remove the bottle cap?" The bottle cap? Yeah. So you can tell it's a real cheap bottle of wine. He removes the bottle cap and he pours some. And he takes a sip. And he just spits it out onto the floor. And he goes, "Excellent choice." And he's like, I'm like, "Okay, well, you can pour some," and blah, blah. She goes, "Okay, well, you can go. We'll look at the menus." And he goes, "Oh, may I?" And he goes, Thank you. And he like rolls his eyes. So when I was watching it again, now 40 years later or whatever, 45 years, I can't believe it. It was like I was watching it all over again as a 5th grader. I was cracking up. I was like, man, that's the funniest movie ever. Or at least Steve Martin was. Today's Ojibway word of the day, Steve Martin. But whatever, So, what else is going on in this crazy world? I don't know, wars and rumors of wars. Wars and rumors of war. What is it good for? Oh, where are all the Ogichidas when you need them? The warriors? Yeah. And I'm not talking about the traditional Indian soldiers. I'm talking about those gangs from that movie in the 80s. Warriors, come out to play. Yeah, exactly. Warriors. No, but like, I heard that in World War II, yeah, the Indian guys, they all joined up. They were like, out of every ethnic group, the most enlisted group of any group were the Indian guys. Those boarding school grads. Really? Yeah, like my grandpa and them. The real Ogichida warriors. Ogichida. In World War II, you know, they were still just one generation, 2 generations away from Indian warriors, you know, on spotted pony and fighting the cavalry and stuff. It was a warrior culture. And so when the war broke out, these guys all grew up in boarding schools doing military drills, you know, working on the farm and playing sports, and they were used to taking orders. They made the perfect soldier. That's why so many World War II vets, so many Indians from that generation became World War II vets. Ah, it's crazy. Yeah. Ogichida, the warrior. I always felt kind of grateful that I didn't have to go to a war when I was a kid. Yeah. I was at that perfect age where I was too young to serve in Vietnam. Were you even alive? Oh, yeah. I was a kindergartner and Vietnam was over. And then we had nothing but peace in the world until 9/11. Is that right? No. I don't know. I didn't pay any attention. Oh, we had wars since... What? Really? I don't remember. I didn't have a TV. I didn't have any of that Junia. We had a pretty good month, though, last month for the books, huh, Michael? Yeah, not too bad. Ojibwe Words and Phrases by Michael Lyons, the rockstar cartoonist. If you'd like to learn more Ojibwe words and phrases, click the links in the description box below. It's perfect for like 7th grade intro to Ojibwe. Where let's not kid ourselves. You're not going to teach them how to speak Ojibwe. You're just going to introduce them to phrases and words. It's got little, you know, here are the days of the week. Here's how to read a clock. Here's the animal names. Here's all the reservation names in Ojibwe. Ojibwe words and phrases. All right. You want to get up here? Yeah, sure. Okay. I'm going to turn the show over to the lovely and the very talented Natasha. But first, a song by, speaking of poor old guys, Phil Collins? Yeah. Man, things did not turn out well in the end for Phil Collins love-wise or health-wise. He's still alive, isn't he? I think so. But, you know, his wife left him, took all his money, and his body broke down. He's all depressed, old and alone, and sad. Take a look at me now. But here's a song we sang that's by Phil Collins. And I hope you like it. I can feel it coming in the air tonight, oh Lord. And I've been waiting for this moment for all my life, oh Lord. Can you feel it coming in the air tonight, oh Lord, oh Lord. Well, if you told me you were drowning, I would not lend a hand. I've seen your face before, my friend, and I don't know if you know who I am. And I was there and I saw what you did. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. You can wipe off that grin. I know where you've been. It's all been a pack of lies. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. And I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord. Can you feel it coming in the air tonight? Oh Lord, oh Lord. And I remember, don't worry. How could I ever forget? It's the first time, the last time we ever met. But I know the reason why you keep the silence up. No, you can't fool me, but the hurt doesn't show, and the pain still grows, a stranger to you and me. And I can feel it coming in the air tonight, oh Lord. And I've been waiting for this moment for all my life, oh Lord. Can you feel it coming in the air tonight, oh Lord, oh Lord.
Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, Nanaboozhoo. That was great, sweetie. Okay. I was almost set up in a good spot. BOOZHOO! Kakila awia. Hello, everybody. Let me just fix my chair here. Once I was a fool, dreaming my life away, but then yesterday I found you looking for me. No. BOOZHOO, Kakila awia. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Natasha, Indigenous cause. Natasha is my name for anybody new to the show. Today is Anima Keisha Good Prayer Day. Oh, sweetie.
That's right.
And so I would like to read from the Bible.
Are you going to do that?
Yeah. Because so often I just end up talking about flat earth stuff anyway.
Okay.
So, today's Bible teaching. Okay, kids, here's the thing. In the beginning, get your money said, let there be light. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep. And the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. Right? I don't know. I kind of wanted to get into the argument that God created light before he created the sun. But now that I'm goofing around here, sweetie,
Yeah.
I kind of feel like I'm not going to be able to do it very well.
Really?
God separated light from darkness. There was evening and morning. That's the first day. It doesn't say there was a big explosion, a big bang, and then everything blew up, but there was nothing there to begin with. And they created balls of planets and stars, all that whoops, I was sore. All that stuff is nonsense. God separated light from dark. Maybe some other time I'll actually read. These are in the beginning. Day 2. God separated waters above from waters below. Right? There was evening and there was morning. That's the second day. What do you mean he separated waters above from waters below? Just what he said. Put a dome and there's waters above, and then there's the oceans and the stuff we're familiar with. Day 3. God gathered the sea together and caused dry land to appear, right? Till day 3. So the land's there, and there's grass and light and day. And then day 4, he makes the sun. And then he makes the moon. Not until day 4. He made the moon and the sun on the same day. Day 5, he makes the birds and the fish. Day 6, he makes Adam and Eve. Day 7, he takes a break. And, and on the 8th day, God created rock and roll. No. But, I won't get into why, but we don't go to church anymore. But when we were going to church, I remember there was this little kid, he was wearing a NASA shirt. And he was really into dinosaurs and NASA. And I felt weird. And I want to tell him, it's all nonsense. Because even though your grandparents are Bible believers, they get mad at me if I tell you, no, that's not how our history was, and that's not how things were created. And if you believe the Bible, you're not going to think that there was an explosion and the sun was created, and then millions of years later, the earth was created. It's all backwards. You can't believe in NASA and the Bible, is what I'm saying. You got to choose. You can choose a ready guide in some celestial voice. If you choose not to decide, you still have made a choice. You can choose kindness that can kill. I will choose a path that's clear. I will choose free will. No, 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 no. What, no Rush fans? Come on. Ugh. Well, Kiss is done. What do you think of that?
You know what? I'm glad. I'm relieved.
Are you excited about the new era of Kiss where they're going to be like, animated characters or something?
Yeah, this is so stupid.
Yeah, it just ended with a fizzle but yeah, come on, enough. I've been with Kiss watching this stupid. I got to the point where I was like, come on, man, you're 70-something years old. Why do you need daily affirmation that, that was a cool little guitar riff you did there, Paul? Na 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 na. Oh, how exciting! To hear this 3 minutes of music. You guys sure practiced a lot. Good for you. Come on, everybody, let's celebrate this accomplishment by these 4 guys. They wrote 15 songs they'd like to sing for us. It's enough. Who cares? And I'm saying this as a card-carrying member of the Kiss Army.
Yeah, I know.
But, yeah. Jim, Kiss. But yeah, I'm glad. I just hope they go away now. That's enough now. I don't want to see any more pictures of Kiss. It's another embarrassing thing to be a grown man, you know. These guys are probably have grandchildren, you know, they're in their 70s. And they're like posting on, oh, my Twitter account. Look at me, I'm riding a bicycle today. It's like, shut up, who cares, Paul? You can have a life that doesn't include begging for our attention. I say as I'm on a live stream on YouTube, hi everybody, BOOZHOO. Actually, that's our word for today, isn't it?
What's that?
BOOZHOO.
Yeah, I couldn't be bothered with thinking of a title.
Yeah. BOOZHOO, hello. That's also hello in French.
Yeah.
BOOZHOO. Or as we say in Minnesota, bonjour. As we've never actually met a person who speaks French. Bonjour. I was shocked to learn that prego means you're welcome in Italian.
You were shocked?
Yeah, you're welcome. I mean, it's a pretty cocky sentiment from a pretty mediocre spaghetti sauce. Well, you're welcome. It's like, I didn't say thank you.
Yeah.
They presume too much. All right. What?
Nothing.
So, do we have anyone else on the line?
I don't think so. I think Ralph was our only caller today.
Okay. Maybe we should call it a show, huh?
Yeah, okay.
Hey, everybody! Unless you want to add anything, Michael.
No, that's good. We just remind them to subscribe and all that.
Oh, yeah, sure. If you'd like to support the show, and if you'd like to get notifications when we're going to go live, hit the subscribe button. Right about here. I think. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh no, our ad's gonna run. We'll be back after these messages. Is that right? Or maybe in 33 seconds. I'm just gonna get out of here.
Okay.
Hey everybody, miigwech bisandawieg. Thank you for listening. Dash miigwech ganawabieg. And thank you for watching BOOZHOO, Nanaboozhoo, the podcast about Ojibway language and culture. My name is Natasha. This is Nanaboozhoo. Oh my.
Okay, miigwech.
Over in that corner, the rock star cartoonist himself, Michael Lyons.
Thanks, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow.
Really, we're going to do it again tomorrow?
I don't know.
If you like the show, give us thumbs up. I'm not sure, but we will see you again. Gigawabba man. You know Sweetie Pie,
Yeah?
would you teleport me?
Yeah, sure.
See you later.
And that's one to teleport.
Make it so, number one. Nah. Isn't it working? You gotta jiggle the wire.
Yeah, I gotta push the button.
Yeah, push the button and then jiggle the wire.
Push the button, jiggle the wire.
No, but keep your finger on the button.
Oh, push the button and keep it.
Yeah, then keep it now.
Oh, there we go.